10th class. The theme is films and theatre. So it is mainly based on films and theatres. C. A reading Rendezvous with Ray. B reading Maya Bazaar. A reading Tribute. Once again, the theme is films and theatre. So look at the picture and answer the questions that follows. See children, observe the picture very carefully and write the answers to the questions given below. Okay. Observe it carefully. Next. First question. In this picture, A. Poster. B. An advertisement. C. A painting. Justify your opinion. See children, here are three choices are there. You have to pick up one choice and you have to write the justification why you picked that choice. So what do you think it is? Poster. Justify it. Because we can see the heroines. Hero is Raj Kapoor. Heroine is Nargis. And director. It is the Raj Kapoor's picture. Was the director Raj Kapoor. Okay. That's why this is the poster. Who do you think are the persons shown in this picture? We already told, no? I already told you. The Raj Kapoor and Nargis. What do you think is Sri 420? It is the film directed by Raj Kapoor. This is film directed by Raj Kapoor. Next come. A reading. Rendezvous with Ray. Children, before start our lesson, we should know the meanings of the difficult words. That is glossary. Rendezvous, a meeting at an agreed time and place. Uniquely, being the only one of its kind, unlike anything else. Impact, influence, academically, in a way that relates to education. En route, on the way, stopover, a halt in long journey, path-breaking, totally new, acquainted, make someone aware of or familiar, trilogy, a set of three films with the same artist or characters. Bengali films, Pathar Panchali, 1955, Aparajito, 1956, Apu Samsar, 1959. Next. Fascinating, extremely interesting, long-standing, having existed or continued for a long time, completion, the action or process producing, insight, deep understanding capacity, endorse, declares one's public or support of, acquisition, the act of charging somebody, detractor, people who criticize, arrogance, showing pride, muster up confidence, gain confidence, dictum, a statement that believed to be true, as followed, analogy, a feature that is similar, aesthetics, the art of judging beauty, fallout, result, agnostic, a person who does not know whether the God exists, deplorable, difficult. So, these are the difficult terms we come across. Now come to our lesson. Rendezvous with Ray. You already know, no? Particular time and place they meet. Weekly once or twice. So that is called as rendezvous. Meeting with Ray. Who was Ray? Ray was a film director. About 40 years old man. He was a film director. With whom he was meeting with a priest, a French-Canadian priest. His name was Gaston Robac. He was a priest. You may wonder, both are different in their professions, but they are very good friends, intimate friends. How it is possible? A friendship between a priest and a film director. So today we are going to learn how their friendship started and how thick they became friends and their feelings about one another in this lesson. Okay, this lesson was extracted from what that Frontline, July 29 to August 11th, 2006. ఫ్రంట్లైన్ పేపర్లో 2006లో జూలై టు ఆగస్ట్ చేసినటువంటి దాంట్లోంచి ఒక సంపుటి మనకి ఇవ్వబడింది. పబ్లిష్డ్. నెక్స్ట్, Rendezvous with Ray. Meeting with Ray. See. It was a unique friendship that developed between French-Canadian priest and one of the world's greatest directors and had a singular impact on Bengali film. See, it was unique. Why it is called as unique friendship? Because their professions are there. Their mindset is also differ. Their professions are differ and their mindset is also differ. But they are good friends. That's why it is called as unique friendship. We never find that type of friendship. So, developed between the French-Canadian priest, between whom the unique friendship was there, between French-Canadian priest and Ray. Who was Ray? World's greatest film director and had singular impact of Bengali films. So once he happened to see the Bengali films, who? Gaston Roberg. Immediately, as soon as he saw that first time, he began to inspired by that Bengali culture and films. At a stretch, he developed his interest. When did he see that pictures? See. Both academically and practically, with single impact, he was very much interested in that picture. What is that pictures? Bengali pictures. It was en route. When did he see? It was en route to India in 1961 at a stopover in New York. En route means on the way. This priest started his journey to India from his native place. Because of the long journey, he had to halt in some big state, that is New York. So, in that halting, he happened to see the pictures of Ray, Bengali pictures. That are Appu trilogy. Appu trilogy means 3 pictures which were acted by the same characters. It was en route to India in 1961 at a stopover in New York. The 26 years old father Gaston Roberg was acquainted with the works of, acquainted means influenced. He was very much influenced with the works of, means films of the Ray. Works of Satyajit Ray. What was the full name of the Ray? Satyajit Ray. Through the Appu trilogy, how he came to know the works of the Satyajit Ray? Through the films. 3 films together called as Appu trilogy. He observed it at singular impact. He found the world of Appu so fascinating that he saw all 3 films in one sitting. When he started to see the film, he continually saw the 3 films. That much influenced Roberg by the pictures of Ray. And there began his long-standing love with affair with the people of India. After seeing that picture, just he wanted to spread the Christianity, to convert the people as Christians, and he went back to his country. With this idea, he came to the India. But now, as soon as he saw the trilogy, he changed his mind. He wanted to stay long-standing in the India. He began to love the people of India. And Bengali cinema and culture. He also loved very much the Bengali cinemas and their culture, Bengalis culture. which had to path-breaking work in those fields. See, actually he came on the work to convert the people as Christians. But now he changed his mind and he became the writer and he became the lover of the filmmaking. So, path-breaking work in those fields. In his latest book, Satyajit Ray Essays 1970-2005, a compilation of these essays, as the name suggests, being published by Manohar Published, New Delhi. See, he changed his mind and he began to write about Satyajit Ray essays. So, what is that? A compilation of his essays, as the name suggests. And he published in Manohar Publication, Delhi. Robert provides a scholarly original analysis of race works. See, in the essays, he sincerely analyzed the race inner, deep side of the Ray as a person and an artist. అతని వ్యాసాలలో రే యొక్క అంతర్గత వ్యక్తిత్వాన్ని గురించి, ఒక వ్యక్తిగా, ఒక ఆర్టిస్ట్గా అతని యొక్క ఆలోచన విధానాల గురించి చక్కగా వర్ణించి చెప్పారు. ఎవరు? రోబర్గ్. దేంట్లో వివరించి చెప్పారమ్మా? అతను రాసినటువంటి వ్యాసాల సంపుటిలో. ఏం రాశారు? ఎక్కడి నుంచి రాశారు? సచిత్ రే ఎస్ఎస్ 1970-2005, 1970 నుంచి 2005 వరకు. రే ఒక వ్యక్తిగతంగా ఎలా ఉన్నారు, అతని వ్యక్తిత్వాన్ని గురించి, అతని యొక్క అతనిలో ఉన్న కళాకారుని గురించి చాలా సంపూర్ణంగా వివరించారు, అనలైజ్ చేశాడు, విశ్లేషించారు. రోబర్గ్. సో ఇన్స్టెడ్ ఆఫ్ converting the people, he converted himself. Robert does not endorse the accusation of Ray. Detractors that master director made his reputation selling India's poverty to West. See, Robert did not endorse. Endorse means what? Did not allow the views of the detractors. విమర్శకులు ఏమంటున్నారంటే, రోబర్గ్ వాజ్ getting more fame by depicting the poverty in India. That means they use the word selling the poverty to the West. అంటే ఏంటి? వెస్ట్రన్ కంట్రీస్ భారతదేశం యొక్క పేదరికాన్ని తన చిత్రాల ద్వారా ప్రస్ఫుటంగా చూపించి తన ప్రఖ్యాతిని పెంచుకుంటున్నాడు డైరెక్టర్గా అనే ఒక ఎక్యుజేషన్, అంటే ఫిర్యాదు విమర్శకులు అతని మీద చేస్తున్నారు. దాన్ని ఖండించాడు, దాన్ని పబ్లిక్గా ఖండించాడు. రోబర్గ్. What struck me most was not materialist poverty depicted in the films. He is telling me, refers to Robert. Robert is telling, I am not very much impressed by the materialistic poverty showed in the pictures. That means the sceneries to depict the poverty of India or Bengali. It was not attracted him. But what attracted him, see? But the enormous spiritual poverty of some rich people is much more deplorable than material poverty. నన్ను మనసుకు పట్టేసింది ఏంటంటే, రే గారు తన చిత్రాల్లో చూపించిన పేదరికం, అట్టడుగు పేదరిక పరిస్థితులను కాదు నాకు నచ్చింది, నాకు మనసుకు పట్టేసింది. అసలు ఇంకా స్పిరిచువాలిజం లేకుండా, అంటే ఏంటి, మతపరమైన స్పిరిచువల్ అంటే మనస్సాక్షి, అంటే దేవుని అన్న భీతి కూడా లేకుండా, స్పిరిచువాలిటీ లేకుండా ఉన్నారే గొప్పవాళ్ళు, వాళ్ళ మనస్తత్వాన్ని చూసి, పేదవాళ్ళకు సాయం చేయలేని వాళ్ళ మనస్తత్వాన్ని చూసి, భారతదేశంలో అందరూ పేదవాళ్ళ కాదు, సంపన్నులు ఉన్నారు, వాళ్ళ యొక్క ఏం లేదు, ఎనార్మస్ స్పిరిచువల్ పవర్టీ, ఆధ్యాత్మికంగా లేమి ఉంది వీళ్ళకి. ఎందుకని చెప్పాడు ఆధ్యాత్మికంగా లేమని? ఇతరులకు సహాయపడాలి కదా మనం నిజంగా ఆధ్యాత్మికంగా కలిగి ఉంటే. అది లేదు. ఎవరికి లేదు? రిచ్ పీపుల్. రిచ్ పీపుల్ ఈజ్ మచ్ మోర్ డిప్లోరబుల్ దాన్ మెటీరియల్ పావర్టీ. అది చాలా బాధ కలిగించింది. డిప్లోరబుల్. అది అతన్ని బాగా ప్రభావితం చేసింది, ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్ చేసింది. పేదరికం కంటే కూడా అత్యధిక ధనవంతుల్లో ఉన్నటువంటి ఆ లేమి, ఆధ్యాత్మిక లేమి భావాలు అతన్ని బాగా మనసుకు పట్టేసేసినాయి. Who said this? Robert himself said it. Robert does not speak with the arrogance of the West. Being a foreign person, he is not telling like this. ఒక విదేశీయుడిగా చెప్పటం లేదు, ఒక పాశ్చాత్య దేశీయుడిగా ఈ మాట చెప్పటం లేదు. అతను నిజంగా స్వచ్ఛందంగా భారతదేశాన్ని ప్రేమించాడు. భారతదేశం పేదరికం కూడా అతని మనసుకు పట్టలేదు, కానీ ఆ ధనికుల యొక్క ప్రవర్తన అతని మనసుని చాలా బాధించిందని సుస్పష్టంగా చెప్పాడు. I was here on a quest to know the world. At first I came here to convert the people as Christians. But as soon as he saw the upward reality, he began love the people of India, and he want to stay long standing in India to work for them. I was here on a quest to know the world. So from that day onwards, I began to know the world. Knowledge in the world. I was here on quest to know the world and the process know myself. I came to know how to know the world. Thus process I came to know. Who said? Robert. ప్రపంచంలోని విధానాలు తెలుసుకోవడం ప్రారంభించాను. ఆ విధానాన్ని నేను కొనసాగించాను. I did not come here to convert. In fact, I did not come here to convert. In fact, I am one who converted, he said. I came here to convert the people of India as Christians, but now I am the person who converted, as who loves India and to know much about the world. But it took him 9 years after reaching Calcutta. So, to know about the world, he decided to learn how the way of the world. For that, he reached Calcutta, and it had taken 17 years for him. Thank you, children. We will continue the next part within 2 or 3 days. Thank you.